keep the faith. Smile and keep the faith. Smile and keep the faith. Smile and keep the faith. Positivity is something you should have, so just stick around and tune in to Cam Davis Podcast, a place to talk about sports and elevating each other to be the greatest through different forms of motivation. Such a sensation when you finish an episode and use a lesson you learned on this rocky road called life. But take it one step at a time and everything will be alright. Alright, yeah. Believe in yourself, cause you can do it, and trust the process in your journey. You never lose it, cause you are destined to be great. So all you have to do is smile and keep the faith. Just smile and keep the faith. Just smile and
what's up, everybody? I appreciate you tuning in to another episode of the Cam Davis Podcast. You listening to the voice. Come on, dig me now. It's Cameron Davis. Y'all already know what it is. Some things in life I just can't do alone. I'm with my big dog, David Michael Castillo. What's up, big bro?
What's going down, bro? Another week, another blessing, another what? Opportunity, bro.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, it's a blessing to be back with the people again this week, man.
For sure, I hear you, big dog. Hey, man, how you been, dog? How is life going for you? How are you, big dog?
Man, I'm great, bro. I got the activities of all my limbs, bro. I got a camera that I'm looking at right now, looking at my bro on the other end.
How's it looking?
Just took a fresh. Look at my boy. Look at him. I'm gonna let the ladies comment on that one. Man.
Chill out now.
I'm gonna let them do it. But man, bro, I just took a shower, bro, and I had clean water. A lot of people don't have clean water, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm great, bro. I'm blessed. I thank God for life, health, and strength, bro. I'm doing amazing.
Man, see, look, I love that answer. See, I work at the school, and I see people in the morning. And you know me, I'm always smiling and everything. So I ask people in the morning, I'm like, how you doing? Good morning. How are you? And they be like, you know, some people, I'm making it. I'm okay. The day just started. You know what I'm saying? The day just started. Why not just say, I'm doing great? I loved your answer, bro. I loved it. So that's what I kind of want to get into that on this episode right here. Episode 14. You know?
Yeah,
you know what that
I know
is?
the English part. Yeah. How you say it in Spanish though?
See, last week was 13.
Yeah.
This week right here is 14.
Yeah. Y'all heard him? That's y'all
14.
Spanish tutor, Cameron Davis. Dropping the gems for y'all.
Man, we ain't finna do this every week, man. I can only go so far.
Too much pressure on me.
Man, I can only go so far. But on episode 14 right here, right now on the Cam Davis Podcast, title of it is God Did. Yes, sir.
God did.
God did. God did for sure, for sure, for sure. So episode 14, God did. They counted us out. They didn't think that we would make it. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know a DJ Khaled, but I just want to talk about my God on this episode, right? Because surely he's done so much for us, right? And I said this in season 1. I think it was episode 1. Oftentimes we call these things little things, the things that God has done for us, right? But in actuality, I think people mean that they're thankful or whatever for the things that they often overlook. Right? We call them little things. I'm thankful for the little things. But I think people mean that they're thankful for the things that they often overlook. And we lose sight of the many blessings that God has done for us, right? So, big dog, let's get into it. I need your help on this right here, right? I need your help with answering these questions for me, okay? I need your help with these. Who created you?
God did.
Who allowed you to be here on today?
God did.
Who woke you up this morning?
God did.
It wasn't your alarm clock, was it?
No, man. It was God.
Who started you on your day?
God did.
Who gave you the activity of your limbs?
Ooh, God did, bro. Ooh.
Who took the wheel in your car this morning?
God did.
Who gave you your job?
Ooh, God did.
Who put a roof over your head?
Mm, God did.
Who put clothes on your back?
God did.
Who opened doors for you?
God did.
Yeah. Doors that you probably
Yeah.
had no business walking into in the first place, right? Who opened those
Come on,
doors for
man.
you, big dog?
God did.
Who made a way for you?
God did.
Who created new opportunities for you?
Ooh, God did.
Who saved you?
When I had my eyes closed, God did.
Who kept his hands on you?
Ooh, God did.
Who blessed your life?
God did.
Who blessed your family?
Ooh, God did.
Who provided for you?
God did.
Who sustained you?
God did.
Who maintained you, big dog?
Man, nobody but God. God did.
When you felt like you were gonna go crazy, right? You was thinking about doing something crazy. Who maintained you, big dog?
God did.
Who loved you despite all of your faults?
God did.
Who delivered you from your worst days and turned them into brighter days?
God did.
Who healed your body when you were sick?
Man, God did.
Who held you in the hollow of their hands?
God did.
When you didn't have a friend to talk to or talk about your problems, who allowed you to talk to them?
God did.
Who brought you out of all these bad situations?
Ooh, God did.
Who looked out for you when nobody else did?
God did.
Who comforted you when you felt like you weren't going to make it any longer?
Come on now. God did.
Who told you that everything is going to be all right?
God did.
Who told you not to worry but just stay in faith?
Man, God did.
Who told you just to hold on and hang on in there just a little while longer?
God did.
Who told you that whatever you ask in prayer, you will receive if you have faith?
God did.
Who told you not to fear because they are with you?
God did.
Who said that if you trust in him, he will keep you in perfect peace?
God did.
Who said that they will never leave you nor forsake you?
God did.
Who said that they will instruct you and teach you in the way that you should go?
God did.
Who promised to give you hope and a future?
God did.
Who said that they will be with you through the storm and the rain?
God did.
Who said that they will keep you through the heartache and the pain?
God did.
Who said that if you believe in his son, Jesus, you will not perish but have everlasting eternal life?
God did.
Who said that their love for you will not be shaken through the mountains or the hills of life?
God did.
Who said that no weapon formed against you shall prosper?
God did.
Don't you think we ought to give God some praise? Because God did. Come on, man. God did. I just named about 50 things, dog. Big dog. I just went through the list. You can count them up.
And that ain't nothing.
Man, that's just a small portion of the things that God has done for us, right? That ain't
That's a
nothing.
mustard seed.
That's a little mustard seed, right? I'm gonna get to that later, big dog. But who continued to rain down the grace and mercy upon you every single day?
God did.
See, we ought to give God some praise, man. We ought to give God some praise because God's grace is everlasting and his mercy is sufficient. They are new every morning. His grace is everlasting and his mercy is sufficient. Grace is what God gives us even though we don't deserve it. Do you hear what I'm saying? Grace is what God gives you even though you don't deserve it. You probably shouldn't have that job that you have right now because there was some other people that was more qualified. But God's grace reigns supreme over everything. God's grace. God's grace. Not only is his grace everlasting, but his mercy is sufficient. Mercy is when God doesn't give you what you do deserve, right? You should probably be dead, stinking in your grave because you said some things you shouldn't have said. You done some things that you shouldn't have done. And you even thought some things that you shouldn't have thought. But God's mercy is sufficient, right? I'm gonna throw it to you, big dog. What you got for God did? Because surely He did it, didn't He?
Man, bro, nobody but God. So
Mm,
many times, man, we think that alarm clock woke us up,
mm.
but God did. You know what I'm
God
saying?
did. Yeah.
Sometimes we think that we just had a fire resume and we killed the interview, but God did. He had His hand on it.
Come on,
God
man.
did. You feel what I'm saying, bro?
Come on.
Come on, man. It's so much that God does for us, and man, like I told you about just being blessed, bro. It's the simple things in life that we taking a breath right now. We're breathing right now. We're not breathing on our own. God allowed us to have this breath, bro. God did. I
Things
don't
that
know the
we
stats, but
often
I'm gonna give it to
overlook.
him next time. How many breaths a human takes in a day, bro?
Mm. God
We don't
did.
take them on our own. God gives us breath, bro.
Yeah.
He makes our lungs. You know what I'm saying, bro? God did, bro. It's just so much that we just could be just so thankful for, bro. And we named off 50 things, and that's like the bro, that you haven't even scratched the surface of the amount of stuff that God has did for us, bro. You know, we
Literally.
wake up every morning and we just think that, oh man, I got this. Man, who gave you that job that you was at? God did. Who
Yeah.
allowed you to make that job so you can drive that nice car to your job?
Mm.
God did. You know what I'm saying? Look
Mm-hmm.
at your kids and they sleeping that night in a peaceful bed. Who blessed you with those kids?
Mm.
God did. If nothing else that I want to stress to the people, bro, is show gratitude, man.
Mm.
Show gratitude. It's nothing on earth that we just doing on our own. God gives us everything that we ever even thought about, the things that we don't know about, the things that's coming, the things that our kids gonna have. God did that, man. But we got to show gratitude for everything that we did. This the simple things. We want to thank God if somebody win $1 million. Man, no, let's just thank God for this breath that we breathing right now. Thank God for that bed that you about to lay in. Thank God for that AC and this Texas heat, man. Thank God for everything. Because the
Everything.
Bible says in everything give thanks, bro.
Mm.
You can't thank God enough, man. You can't. So I could go on, bro, but I just want y'all to give gratitude every time something that goes wrong. Yeah, you know, I just want to say this. I remember this one time I was getting so angry, man, about going to this concert or something, and I was like, man, these people held me up this train. He said, you know who did that? I
Mm.
said, who? He said, God did.
Hmm.
He said, you don't know what accident that you just missed because that train held you up. You
Mm.
don't know what high speed chase that you just avoided because that train held you up. So in every situation, bro, just look at the positive in everything. It's like a light switch. We can look at it one way, we can cut it on or we can cut it off. But in everything that you do, realize who did it for you and give thanks.
God did. Listen,
God did.
old folks
Hey,
say, if I had 10,000
hey,
tongues, I
I
couldn't thank
couldn't
him.
thank you enough.
Come on now. God did.
Come on,
It's
bro.
every step that we take, right? Every move that we make, God is
Man,
right there with us. God did it. You know what I'm
man,
saying? God did. But look, it is very important not to forget and overlook the things that God has done for us, right? It
yeah,
is very important. And since He did it one time, best believe He can keep on doing it over and over and over and over again because God is consistent. God is trustworthy, right? He see people change, right? Me and you, we change, right? I'm not what I used to be. I can't do what I used to do. Our minds change, our bodies change. Come on, somebody, you know what I'm talking about.
come on.
You
Yeah,
you
yeah,
you,
yeah.
you can't get down like you used to get down, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Some seasoned folks listening to this right now understand where
You
I'm
know what I'm
going with
saying?
this. They can't get down
Yeah,
like they used to get down. All right, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But we
yeah.
change. What I'm trying to get to is we change. But while we're changing, God remains the same. He's the same
Mm,
God that He was on yesterday, that He is on today, and He will be the same God in the future, right? So people change, God remains the same. See, I was talking to my friend.
mm,
One of my friends, some of my friends, they call me for advice. Sometimes relationship advice. I don't know why they call me for that. Um, I ain't the person to talk to for that. I ain't, I ain't the I ain't been in no relationship. I ain't gonna say I ain't the relationship guy. I like to be in one. You know what I'm saying? We can get into that another episode, but not on this one. But because surely God will. Not gonna say he did, but God will.
Yeah.
But anyway, my friend, she called me for some advice, and she told me her problem and her situation, what she was going through, and I responded. I was like, "So what's the problem?" She was like, "I just told you. Were you not listening? What's the problem? What you tripping for? I just told you. No, like really, what you tripping for? Like you done been in similar situations like this before. What you tripping for? Hasn't God done enough for you? Right? Hasn't God done this before for you? Hasn't He brought you out of this situation before? What you tripping for?" She's like, "Oh, you right. What am I tripping for?" I see it. This word perspective keeps on coming into my mind. A lot of people have to change their perspective to change their experience. I don't just be saying things to say it, big dog. A lot of people have to change their perspective to change their experience. All you have to do is turn and look at it from a different point of view. You know what I'm saying? All you have to do is go on this side and look at it from a different point of view. Change your perspective to change your experience, man. So we had our conversation, and I'm like, how full is your faith cup? You know, and she's, all you need is the size of a mustard seed, but try and fill your faith cup up. Fill that faith cup up. Keep on pouring into your faith cup. I understand that sometimes things go get hard in life and a little bit may come out, but fill your faith cup back up. Keep on filling your faith cup up, man, and don't trip. See me, I don't trip. I pick up my feet. I ain't tripping over nothing. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I tell people this all the time. Some people that heard me say this. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. It would be what it could be, and it could be what it should be. You dig what I'm saying? It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. I ain't tripping over nothing. My feet are picked up. I ain't tripping over nothing. I got God on my side. Bro, God did. God did it before.
God did.
He can do it again. I ain't. What I'm worried about. What you tripping on? How full is your faith cup? Go ahead and fill up your faith cup a little bit. Man, big dog, you got anything else before we get up out of here?
Man, I just want to say one thing, bro. I was doing a little math on my phone. The numbers is a little short because I ain't went through did leap years. But I'm 32 years old, bro. I done woke up 11,680 days. That's how many times God allowed me, gave me breath to wake up every morning. Now, some nights in college, I probably didn't go to sleep, so it may be a little shorter numbers than that.
Well, I ain't go to sleep, big
but
dog.
Hey, man, that's another podcast, a whole different podcast. But man, just think about that though, bro. God blessed me and allowed me to wake up at least 11,680 days. Come on, man, God did, bro. That's all I gotta say, bro.
That ain't no little number there. That ain't no little number there, because God is a big God who does big things. Hey, man, see, look, you 32, I'm 22. I can't do the math right now, but we got most of our listeners are older, seasoned, right? I don't like to call them old. Some of them came at me, Cam, I know you didn't just call me old, nah, but you're seasoned. You've been in the game a little bit, but no matter how old you are, no matter how young you are, we ought to give God some praise, because God did. Give God the glory. Give God the honor, because God did. God did. I appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of the Cam Davis Podcast. I'm with my big dog, David Michael Castillo. And as always, much love, many blessings. Encourage y'all to keep on keeping on. And of course, smile and keep the faith. God did.
All you have to do is smile and keep the faith. Smile and keep the faith. Hey.